Sweet. Let's do a bit of practice now for tomorrow's Bathurst 1000. Cool. Okay.
Morning.
Morning. Here's a man that sounds like he needs coffee.
I didn't buy.
What's that?
That's why.
Clear.
Definitely need coffee.
Yep.
I'm missing a particularly interesting chat.
What are you missing?
I said that I missed anything particularly interesting with the chat that Reese called last night.
Ah, yep. I'm just streaming some Bathurst practice for tomorrow.
I gotcha.
Testing out Joe's setup. It's lovely. I really like Joe's setup. It's good.
Oh, what setup was he running?
No idea. It's just called Joe. It's a setup.
Gotcha.
It's good.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with the one I've got just because I'm used to it at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully I can get some practice in today. I've been feeling like shit for the last 2 days, so I haven't been able to practice.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
I was too busy putting together the next couple of races, like car and track combos for the championship.
Good racing, Joe.
What's that, Tony?
Sorry, I was talking to someone I'm racing with.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'm still here. I'm just going to mute so that you guys don't have to listen to the sound of
The coffee
a
grinder of
dying
death, yeah,
animal.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. Whoa! Big old slidey boy. Through Murray's. Sorry, hill.
Cheers, Joe. It was good.
Up into 50 here for Griffins. Get in the pocket. Power out. Ooh, it's a slidey. Smooth into the cutting. Early to third. Why is this so tower happy all of a sudden?
But yeah, at least how far are you into the stint? If it's 10 laps in, it's probably that the tires are going to shit.
It's first lap. I am pushing pretty hard, but I am lapping pretty quickly. I am second quickest as well in this practice lobby. With a 2:07 flat. I think it's pretty hot. So I'm moving.
Oh, P6.
But I still haven't
Well
done
done,
better than 208 yet. Like that. That.
He was up to P6, 52 I rating. Good.
What's your rating now?
1820, so that's better.
Getting there.
Yeah.
You should
but I
definitely be
dropped
over a 2k.
Yeah. Well, I dropped 0.7 on my safety rating.
Did you?
10x.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't take much.
No. Right, I'm going to shoot off now, so I'll catch you all soon.
Alright, mate.
Have a good race tomorrow.
Thanks, buddy. I'll hear from you.
See you later. Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
I want to be on one time when he shows up to a chat so I can go, crikey, it's the Robbins.
What's that? Yeah. It's the roses.
And say, someone get him a big fake mustache and a Jensen Interceptor.
Morris Marino. And then drop a piano on it.
No. We just want to give him shit for being a cop. We don't want to kill him. I mean, if we want to be really mean, we can get him a Ryan Robbins, but he just works over all the time. But yeah, let's not do a Morris Marina. They keep having such fun on him. It was one of my favorite fighting games. Especially because I know they only kept doing it because of how mad it made the Morris Marino.
Yeah, might have been angry.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's a joke they would have done one time and left it alone. But then, you know, it's Clarkson.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I've offended you? Here, let me crank that up to 11 for you. God, I'm so tired of being sick.
You're sick.
Yeah. Picked up some sort of, like, cold. I don't think it's the Rona, but because some of the symptoms could be I have to stay home.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, good. One sec. back. I'm back.
Hey.
I'm still on updates for shit.
Yeah, there's been an update.
No, not that. There was. I recently did updates on my Linux install, and now every time I turn my TV back on, it switches to a different thing. It's like, that's, why are you doing this?
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped ahead. West side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car stop on the left.
Come on, baby. There's a little bit of poo came out. Get my Ford not coming across McPhillamy and she decided to step left on me big time after the road on throttle. I was like, okay, straighten her up. Nah, you actually wanted to come around on me. Unexpected. I saved it.
Never done that though. I've also completely fucking lost it too, but yeah.
Just softening up the ARB a bit more. I need a bit more rear traction here. Yeah, Joe's setup is good. It definitely rotates the car in nicely. But the rear could be a little bit grippier, so I'm just softening her off a bit. Oh, come on. Maybe not, let's get back up. It's getting too soft, it gets a bit spongy. Come on. Whoa! Keep it pinned. Go. Oh, I'm doing some dicey stuff. Bow, bow. It's so epic. Are you racing?
No.
I was going to say, if you want to watch the stream, you can watch me. Stream to public.
It's on your Twitch.
Hey?
On your Twitch?
No. YouTube. SRG. Oh. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Subscribe.
Oh, we definitely need some more grip. More grip. More grip. Come on.
How you liking that new wheel?
Oh, it's great because it's just a one-to-one of what was in the car, so it feels so authentic. I'm using it a lot more now for other cars, so
looks good on the stream too.
She's shiny, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta add it like a telemetry overlay.
What's that?
I said you need a telemetry overlay.
One that you can see a bit clearer.
No, so that I can watch your pedal inputs.
Isn't it up the top there?
No, you have a position.
See it? See the 3 bars, like to the
Oh.
left?
Okay, yeah, no, it's just
Can you see it?
okay. So it shows, yeah, it shows real time, not historical.
If not, I could just go.
Oh,
yeah.
you're good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay. You should be able to see
No,
it now.
now that I can, you know, the stream's a little bit behind. It just got to where it now says see the 3 bars.
Yeah, you'll see it now.
Yeah, I like the one that Race Lab Apps has, where it shows you can have it set to like show like kind of a graph of the last few seconds.
Yep. Yeah, another one.
Yeah, it's the one that I use on my stream. For a second there, I thought that said Eddie Van Halen.
Hey?
Oh, someone in your race is named Eddie Van Helsing.
Yeah.
And for a second there, I was like, does that say Eddie Van Halen? What you end up doing with that giant ass spider you found in the rig this morning?
Oh, that wasn't on the rig, that was on the treadmill.
Oh, the treadmill, Jesus. You were probably driving and haven't seen my response to that yet. That was a huntsman, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so terrifying but harmless, but yeah, I posted the little nope, the one where the guy's like staring at his computer and then suddenly has like bulge eyes, flips his keyboard over, and there's a big nope button on this bottom, and he just smacks it, and then cuts to like satellite laser, nukes the house.
Ah, Tony.
Yeah. Untidy is easy enough to deal with so long as it's not in the wall. Still waiting for the stream to catch up to that though. Oh. Yeah, I run into that problem every time through there. That's how far behind the stream was.
Oh, come on. Too hot then.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you were talking about the chase because I'm still at the about the middle of Conrod.
Yep.
Oh, yep, done that one too.
fuel load's burning off and tyres are getting worn down a bit.
One thing that makes me feel good is that although your fastest lap is way faster than me, your average lap seems to be about within about a second of where I'm at. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, 'cause a lot of the practices I was doing against AIs, I was turning like 9s fairly consistently. I should probably set up ARB indicators and adjustments for those. We get about 10 laps in and the setup that we're on just starts getting real squirrely.
That was a bit of lap. That was a, yep, 7.9.
Nice.
You got it, slow car on the right. Car stopped ahead, go left.
Hey.
Oh. Okay, so it is third gear through there.
Oh, come on, baby. really driving it right now, Ricky Bobby, I tell you.
Yeah.
Woo. That was a bit spicy.
I'm at the S's right now. Oh yeah. Coming to the dipper, you almost lost a bit a couple times. The funny part is with Forest Elbow, the video that I was watching, I don't remember who it was, but I was watching somebody's like onboard pedal cam. And he was doing second gear through there.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny, even though he was doing heel toe instead of just left foot braking, still like using his braking points and just like the way he taps the brakes and stuff like that. Amusingly enough, I still managed to gain time, even though I wasn't using heel toe, but using the same like shifting points and stuff like that.
Yeah, it still makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny. There was all sorts of arguments in the comments about left foot braking versus heel toe, and it's like, well, there's only a few guys that left foot brake, and it's like, yeah, same pedal cam showing that people do. It's not that uncommon.
Yep.
I'm sure all the old school guys probably heel toe, but
Yeah, there aren't many maybe supercar guys, I think, actually heel toe. I think oh sorry, most of them heel toe. Not many left foot brake.
yeah. Makes sense. Not that it'll matter with Gen 3. If I remember right, Gen 3 they went to semi-automatics anyway, didn't they?
I don't know. I think they want to keep it as it was.
I know the fans wanted it that way.
Yep.
I don't remember if the drivers won that argument or not, though.
Yeah, but they thought about bringing in paddle shifters. That's bloody rubbish. Days.
Yeah.
Oh, his tyres are dropping. It's getting hard to drive now, this car.
What lap are you on?
Got 8 left. I've done 14. I don't know how many. 18. But I don't think I've done 18 laps. I guess it's not really representing what it's going to be like in the race, because the race will grip up more on this. Far around just fine. Yeah, Mr. Joe's happy. It's the main thing. As long as we can get around the track and not die. It's not too bad. I shouldn't really complain. It's still in the 8s.
You're a fucking madman. I was watching some BeamNG content the other day.
Yep.
And there was the guy made a joke about this thing's got more parts falling off of it than a Land Rover and a blender.
What a fun.
I just about died. I was like, I should send this video to Curry.
Nope. I did fix something on my Land Rover and then something else is now broken. So, you know, it does make sense.
I mean, you said all you needed to say. It's a Land Rover.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if you own an 80s Harley, like if it's not leaking oil, it's out of oil.
That's it. No, I replaced the rear tail lights, and in doing so, I realised that the brake, the switch on the pedal was broken. The brakes, so I actually have no brake lights.
At least yours fails in that way. My dad's Jeep is the opposite, where the switch is reversed, and so if the switch breaks, the brake lights get stuck on.
Oh, right.
Guess how we found that one out? When he woke up the next morning and the battery was dead because the brake lights had stayed on all night, he didn't realize it.
Quality.
Yep. Thankfully, the switch is super easy to replace on those fucking things.
Yep. It
And
can't be the globes because I've changed, like, the globes still work. And it's not the fuse because it runs on the same fuse as the indicators. So,
But what you do is you just pull the little switch, it should be right there by the brake pedal.
Yep.
And find a circuit diagram of it and a continuity tester, you know, if you've got a multimeter. Just push the switch and make sure that it does what it's supposed to do, and if it doesn't, well, easy peasy. Plus, even if you just replace it and it's not the problem, it's like, shit, it's only what, probably like a $5 part.
Oh no, I've got a second Land Rover in the yard. I'm just gonna nick it off that.
Oh, there you go.
I've got a parts Land Rover because that's what you need when you have Land
Yeah.
Rovers. Yeah.
To be fair, I've owned a few FJ40s like that. Yeah,
I am about to
I
get
owned
rid of it
one.
because I don't want it sitting on my yard anymore, so I'm about to get rid of it. So I've taken everything I need off it. I've taken probably like $2 grand worth of parts off it now. Easy. I've taken
Is
one front lamp, like glass headlight. I've taken one front indicator lens. I've taken the 2 rear lights off it because one was cracked on the other car. I've taken all 4 tyres, all 4 rims, the dash tray on the inside, the door grips. I've taken. What else have I taken off of it? The headliner,
I was
roof
gonna say, would it
liner.
be a shorter list? Just say what you haven't.
Nearly. I didn't bother taking the suspension
right,
because the suspension is pretty old anyway, but the suspension on the one I'm keeping is even older, so that's due for new shocks and springs and steering dampener.
Yeah. That's right. I still remember. So
Oh,
the Land Cruiser that I had,
I've taken, the steering box, which is the most expensive item because that's about 1,500 Australian. So I took that off it too.
yeah, and when those go bad, I've had that before where so the Land Cruiser's stock steering setup is really fucking stupid in the FJ40s, and so I remember I went and bought an FJ60 steering box, and in hindsight I wish I'd just gone with Saginaw like everyone else, but it was a really good deal for it, so I didn't bother. But like the FJ40 stock steering setup has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different points
Yep.
on it. And if each one of those adds just a few thousandths of wiggle, it can result in, you know, sketchy steering.
Yep.
I had most of them were just a little bit of deflection, but there's a center, like a pivot point on it that goes at the front of the cruiser, and that thing had like well over half an inch of play in it. And so if you hit a bump just right, I mean, that thing would just about go into a death wobble. I remember I was on the freeway, and I don't know if it happens in Australia, but you get out on the highway and they will have paved two lanes at different times.
Yep.
And so you get like a ridge between the two.
Yep.
Yep. And I hit that lip and it sucked me halfway into the next lane, and I was just so glad no one else was around. Because it just, by the time I could react, it was too late. I was already halfway in the lane. I was like, oh fuck. Needless to say, I very much put a priority on replacing the steering system after that, because I was just like,
I've got to get my suspension aligned and front and rear axles aligned and everything like that, because it's a bit crook because of installing that box. It's all out of skew now.
Hate when that happens.
And your steering's out, so it drives alright, but you get about 100 k's an hour, and she starts getting a bit wobbly. It feels like I'm driving like an old 1980s like double-decker bus. Sounds the same too, and it's about as gutless as one.
The thing that drove me nuts about FJ40s out here is the near the back, the later years, like once you get into the 70s, they started using a different metal and a different undercoating.
Yep.
And so they just rust to hell so fast. And I remember I had one where I probably would have had to replace like the back, probably about the back quarter of the whole thing to get solid metal again. And so I started shopping around to see if anyone had like a rolling chassis with a tub on it that was in better condition. I remember this one guy's like, oh yeah, barely any rust. I show up and the damn thing is like rust from the fucking dashboard back. I was like, wow. I suddenly feel better about mine. Just sadly, that one ended up in pieces because my ex was threatening to take in the divorce. So I was like, here, let me get this off your, and her dad wanted it gone. So I was like, here, let me get this off your property. I had my buddies who were helping me build it come pick it up, and I said, make it disappear. But apply whatever you get from selling it to what I owe you guys for helping me build it. Just make it disappear. And so then all of a sudden out of nowhere, she like threatens it again. I was like, yeah, cool. I'll call up the guys and have them deliver the chassis back to your house. And she's like, what? And I'm like, that's all that's left. She was so pissed. Because it was literally the only thing they couldn't sell was the frame. I think they scrapped that, but everything else, all the parts got sold off. Funny part is I know where the body panels ended up, because the guy that bought the body panels is the guy who I used to buy my parts from.
Awesome.
So he's got the front bib hanging in his shop, and I know it was mine because there was a spot where I sprayed some rust converter paint that like keeps rust from spreading, and I got a little overspray onto the front bib, and sure enough, when I went up there, I was like, that looks familiar, and I got up close and I saw the overspray, and I was like, yep. He goes, what? I was like, that's from my old cruiser, and he goes, no shit. He's like, yeah, I bought all the body panels off of that thing.
It lives on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that piece anyway.
Yeah, anything that's cheap around here would be a 60 series.
60 series are nice if they're
getting
not
a 40 or a 45 or whatever, they're so expensive here.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like, any of them are expensive in the States now.
There's a couple of
What I wouldn't
like,
mind
there's a
finding-
couple of like 2H diesels getting around for about 10 to 12,000 Australian. They'd be a little bit rusty
Shit,
too.
that's not bad.
They'd be a bit rusty though. They're all rusty. They all rust.
Yeah. What I wouldn't mind finding is
Oh.
finding like an older 40 series with no drivetrain,
Yep.
like just a rolling chassis and body, and then getting a half cut H series imported,
Yep.
and just pull the drivetrain out of it, throw it in the 40.
You guys don't get the 4.5 V8 turbo diesel, do you?
No, we don't get any of the diesels.
Yeah. It's
We
lovely
only
over
got
here, but
petrol.
it's pretty expensive to service though, that thing. It's probably more. It's probably
Oh, I
cheaper to
bet.
service a Range Rover. The injector job on it's 10 grand Australian.
Jesus. On the H series?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the newer?
The new one, yeah.
Oh,
The 4.5
Yeah.
V8, not the 4.2 straight 6.
yeah. Nah, I'd want the older,
Oh my god, this is a death
like
trap.
the ones from the 60.
I clearly drive this car a lot harder than Joe because I've got no tyres left. Oh, oh, don't go on me. Fuck up.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel, left side. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh, yep. Nice save. I would have been in the wall.
There's no grip. There's no grip. I've got no tyres left.
Yeah, I believe that. So is your trading paint sport, or is that guy just got a plain white car?
Plain white car, yep.
Hi. So boring.
Right, one more time around. Oh, can't get the power down. Come on. Just know if I put a bit more, a couple more percent throttle in it, I would have died. Oh, there she goes.
Oh,
Come on.
I'm still back where you're coming through Petters into Griffins.
Oh, no grip.
Yeah, see, I run into the no grip issue about lap 10.
Oof. Come on, pull up, don't kill me.
Right. Where I have to start braking earlier and waiting longer to get full throttle.
It's still going to be a 208, but it's friggin' Larry.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Jeez,
You'll need to take care
man.
of the tyres.
Oh, she's quick in a straight line because
How's
she's
that
empty.
Oh, is that what it is?
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Oof. Not a bad pit entry either. Just before the cones.
I'm
Pit box in 10,
I'm gonna say I'm still just coming up to armor all there.
5,
Let's see how bad my
3, 2,
tires are.
1. Right here.
Let's grab.
Ooh. Oh, just got that one.
Yeah, just got it pulled up. Yeah, it's about spot on. 36% rear right.
Jesus, mate.
I don't think the setup's that good for 150 or 170. Okay. So that's actually quite hard spring rates he's got going on here. Where was the setup I liked? Let's not save that, but Bathurst race very good. This is the one I liked. Okay, this is far softer. There's more towing on the front. 22,
When you get a
25.
If you get a chance, can you
22.5.
compare the one that you like to the one that I've been running?
Yep. So rear wings 22.5 on Joe's. The one I like is 21.5. Okay, so rear toe and camber. Let's compare them two. Around about the same. 812, 812, 1412, 812. Let's compare.
Behind on the stream a little bit.
Yeah, so it's softer, low spring, or low speed comp dampenings. Lower, but more spring rate he's running. Roll center low.
Hey, the Supreme Leader joins us.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Morning.
Welcome back to
Hello.
welcome back to the pub, the bar where everyone knows your name.
How's fatherhood treating you?
Good, Matt. Hopefully home tomorrow.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of concerns because he was a bit early, wasn't he?
Yeah, like 6 weeks pre-meet. Yeah, like he just needed a little bit of time to mature a bit more, but he's all good.
Spend some time in the incubator.
Yeah, they don't really have them anymore. They kind of got like these hot beds that they sleep on, and then there's a hot lamp above them. I mean, they probably do have incubators, to be fair, but it's not where he was. He was in like normal sized premi.
I was just being cheeky.
Did they
Oh,
prepare him like
you
a
already got
brisket
it.
as well?
Huh?
Did they prepare him like a brisket, putting him under the hot lamp?
Yeah, slow smoke. Long slow, baby.
What was that? Sure.
I was trying to catch you before you got going to check that other setup that I had posted
Oh, hang on.
to see what the differences were.
Yeah, we do that now. That should be fun to pull over here.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to catch you before you left the pits, but the stream was like a few seconds behind. Like a lot of seconds behind, actually.
So you're on about the one that you are running there.
Yeah, let's see. If you pull up the list,
Hang on. Maybe it's from you.
it's like the .111.
Oh, is it under setups?
I've posted it a few times. Let me check
Hang
under
on,
SRG.
Bathurst- No, that's Maddie there.
So it's. I did not send it to you.
Yes.
Still have to modify it because I don't have the modified copy on my phone. but all you gotta do is just crank the fuel load up. So it's this one, but I'm literally just trying to fuel up to 111. Oh, so from the, I know you're on the stream, so I'm guessing there's probably stuff that you can't bring up, but the short version of what I missed from the dev chat this morning while I was sleeping. Or is that something we're gonna have to wait till you're not streaming for?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if Reese wants to just shoot me over the cliff notes via direct message.
So let's just
For
compare it. For what we were chatting about. Oh, we haven't really chatted about nothing about the SRG Championship coming up. It's more about this invitational endurance race.
Firing everyone. Oh yeah.
Firing
sorry.
everyone, yes. Starting with Curry.
Yeah.
Start at the top and work our way down.
I can't fire myself, so.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Of course not. You're the supreme leader. You can't fire the supreme leader.
He could just take himself.
Yeah.
You'll never take me alive. Jump through window. Okay, let's have a look. My setups. You sent me this one.
I'm still behind on the stream, so I can't see. It just got to where you were talking about him taking himself out. Yeah, stream's quite a ways behind.
So I'll override it, and now we'll compare.
Oh.
Okay, so your front frings
so
rate. Your front. What?
The
This
funny
one,
part
right?
is it looks like you did have my setup already. 'Cause it was the same file name, but with .111, which is the one that I made.
Oh well, that's the one then. Oh, so is that one right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're running this one here. I've got tons at the moment. Yeah, it's the same one. 125. 125 springs on the back and 150s in the front. Looks it.
So what is that in
And-
compared to your normal?
So the one that we were liking.
The one that you liked.
We have 135s on the rear,
This
150s
is
on the
the-
front, so slightly harder on the rear, but we're also running less wing. Same camber, slightly more comp dampening high speed wise, higher clicks, front and rear. It's a lot.
That one that you just loaded is the same one that I'm running.
No,
There you go.
you're behind. No,
No.
this is the one I liked
Yeah.
previously. I don't know. It is 46 degrees on track at the moment, and there's probably not a lot of rubber. So I'm going to jump back in that. How much? Yeah, I don't think there's any rubber on this track at the moment. So we go.
Oh, they've got it set to not rubber as it goes in.
No idea. All I know is
Yeah, it doesn't look very rubbered.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel very rubber.
Yeah, see, that's why I've been doing the AI races, is because you get about 5 laps in and it's just rubber to shit.
It will become race time anyway, so I'm not too worried about tyre wear. We're going to be swapping tyres every stint, because otherwise you die.
Yeah. No, there's definitely no double stinting this race.
No, I've already said that to Joe as well. But 30% I had on my rear right, because I must just be spinning up that inside a bit more, going over the mountain.
Yeah, it looked like you were sliding out a lot of the cutting.
Yeah, near the end, yeah, wasn't nice near the end. Yeah, it's not a nice track, this one, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like on the exit to the cutting, I go a little bit wider than you do.
further
back
right.
in for the left,
Ah, yep.
like on the exit to the left-hander through the cutting.
Yep.
I get a lot closer to the wall on the exit.
Yep.
So it allows taking that wider line allows me to get on the power just a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Of course, I have to let right back off for the right-hander. So unless you get far enough to the left, you get that stupid bump. And I think you're on the brake a little bit later through Forest than I am. Doesn't matter though, because you're getting better times than me, so.
Let's see.
My best is still like only in the 8s, I think.
She danced a bit then, hill. She did the dance.
You got a toy car on the right.
Really, you're gonna put your car there?
Go
Get
there.
it. No ways, bro.
It's a good place to park it. Can't count the number of times that I've been coming into like quarry and had an AI that crashed out in the cutting on the left side of quarry and almost fucking beeped it into the grate. One time where I did because I just was not at all prepared. Because I got like no warning that he was there, and all of a sudden I'm like coming in hot and I've got nowhere to go.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to get off the throttle there and put it somewhere.
The problem is that I got off the throttle, but I didn't get on the brake fast enough. And so I couldn't, she wouldn't turn, she just understeered. Before I could even touch anything. So it's like, oh, hi wall. 6 minutes of repairs later. It looks so sketch on the exit of the chase.
Oh, I went pretty deep. Yeah, it was fully in control, it just went higher than it needed to.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a little sketch.
Oh, I'm not running nice lines, I'm pushing it.
Yeah.
Oh, this track's rubbish, there's no grip.
That's so weird that it's not rubbered in. It's like, because it should have been way more rubbered in by now.
Nice and close then. Right, touched it.
She's just sitting there, creeping. So walk away from his computer. Oh shit, someone knocked you out of 4th place. 206.4.
Definitely quality.
Now, what did you say the top split guys are doing for laps around here?
Probably like 2 4s, 2 5s, I reckon, at the moment. In this heat.
What's the real world record for a supercar around here?
It's a 2 2, 2 3.
Seriously? Holy shit.
I think Chaz Mosted's got it at the moment in Holden. That's a lap worth watching. That one's quick. Yeah, that car was incredible. That Bathurst weekend.
203.373.
Yep.
That was last year.
Yep. Yeah. It's only recently. He flew. That car was the best car on track the whole weekend.
Yeah. The weird part is I was watching that with you guys. Why don't I remember this?
Beautiful slide through forest then. Not necessary, but beautiful.
I missed it. I'm watching the rewatching the monster.
Oh yeah. Oh, you idiot.
Pick up the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Jesus.
Pit box in, right here.
Holy crap. He got like millimeters from that exit wall at Forest.
That's how they run them though. In real life, that's how they run them.
Oh yeah.
In game, you don't want netcode.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus. That is just absolute insanity, man. This year's. Oh shit, launch control's back.
Let's go again. Get one lap in with your setup. Not that it matters, I'm just going to go with Joe's. If he's comfortable, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And he's done a full stint to it, so he's happy. I wish I had the Jinx for Supercar Shifter now, because you actually see it in the webcam when I change gears.
Yeah.
I mean, I could drop the webcam down, but then it's looking at my nose. I'd sooner have it looking at the wheel to see you can actually see my movements. It's quick on cold tyres.
Yeah.
time for one lap. Don't die. That's it. Good boy. Alright, let's see what I can do with your setup. Without dying. I ran that way too hot because I'm daydreaming. It's a bit late here, I think. Yep, it's nearly midnight. No, it's 10:30. Jesus.
That's just the setup that we're rocking then.
Hey?
It's just my setup.
No. I just had a thought that I'm going across the top of the mountain, it doesn't turn enough for me, and then I got distracted and fucked up our way down the frigging the dipper. I ruined the whole skyline and everything. I just wasn't in the zone.
Oh no, I was just saying, is this that setup though?
Yep.
That you're okay.
Yeah, I got one more lap. Come on. Should have time. Yeah. Go for one more. And that'll be me done. Oh yeah, she doesn't like turning. She's safe. Got to hell and it was like, uh oh. I didn't shoot wide, but I could feel it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Joe's one's loose. Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, I know a sub 9's possible out of this one. I've pulled a sub 9 out of it. More than once.
I was good on Forest because it was stable just then.
Still look different.
Practice is over. Yeah, 90.
Should have been a 7. 2081.
Only a little bit faster than me. All right.
Oh, it's so understeery. It wouldn't rotate in the cutting. I lost almost a second going into the cutting then on that hot lap. It just wouldn't rotate.
Yeah.
I'm like, turn, turn. It like I'm trying to trail brake it in, and it won't turn in. Oh, yeah, that's when all of a sudden I was just like, okay, because then it compromised my run through cutting. The whole going across the mountain was ruined. I lost a lot of time then because
Hmm.
I was up all the way. Well, on the colder laps, I was up through Hell and then Griffins, and cutting wasn't too bad. I lost time at the cutting, and then when the tyres got hot, it just wouldn't turn in. All right.
Gotcha.